How do satellites stay in space without falling? Hey there! Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered how satellites manage to hang out up there without just plummeting back to Earth? I mean, they're literally defying gravity! Stick around because today, we're diving into this super cool topic and uncovering the secrets behind how satellites stay in space. Alright, let's get into it! So what exactly are satellites? Well, they're these amazing machines orbiting our planet, and they play a huge role in our everyday lives, from helping us communicate and navigate to providing us with weather updates. Without them, our world would be a much different place. Today, we're going to break down the science behind how these incredible devices manage to stay up in space, and I promise I'll keep it simple and fun. We'll cover the basics of gravity, motion, and even some common misconceptions along the way. So buckle up! First things first, let's talk about gravity and motion. Picture this. Earth is like a giant magnet, pulling everything towards it. That's gravity at work. Now, when we launch a satellite into space, it doesn't just float away like a balloon. Instead, it moves sideways at an incredible speed. This is where the magic happens. The satellite is actually in a constant free fall towards Earth, but because it's moving so fast sideways, it keeps missing it. This delicate dance between gravity pulling it down and its sideways motion is what lets satellites stay in orbit. Fun, right? Now let's dig a little deeper. There are different types of satellites out there, and they all have their own orbits. For instance, some satellites are in low Earth orbit, while others are way out in geostationary orbit, which means they stay above the same spot on Earth. Imagine spinning a ball on a string. If you spin it fast enough, it won't fall. That's kind of how these satellites work. They're all maintaining their positions in space, and they do this using a combination of gravity and their speed. Here's an analogy for you. Think of a car driving in a circle. If it goes too slow, it'll just drift off the road. But if it goes fast enough, it stays on track. Satellites are like that car, zooming around Earth at the right speed to stay in their orbits. It's all about finding that perfect balance. And let me tell you, it's not just about speed. The altitude also plays a big part in this dance. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Wait, if satellites are just falling towards Earth, why don't they crash? Great question! This is where some common misconceptions come into play. A lot of people think that once a satellite is launched, it's just floating up there without any worries. But in reality, they have to keep adjusting their orbits and speeds. They use little thrusters to make sure they stay on course, kind of like how a swimmer adjusts their stroke to stay straight in the water. So, when you see a satellite up there, remember it's working hard to stay in its spot. They can sometimes get a little help from the gravity of the moon, or even the sun, which can affect their paths. It's a whole lot of balancing act going on, and that's why satellites are such impressive pieces of technology. Now, here comes the best part. Let's talk about that magical balance between gravity and inertia. Picture this. You're swinging a ball on a string. The ball wants to fly away because of its inertia, but the string, or gravity in this case, keeps it in check. That's what's happening with satellites. As they move, gravity pulls them towards Earth, while inertia keeps them moving forward. The result? They keep orbiting around our planet instead of crashing down. Visualize this. If a satellite were to suddenly stop moving, it would fall straight down. But since it's continually moving sideways, it stays in that orbit. This perfect balance is what keeps satellites stable and allows them to do their job, whether it's taking photos of Earth or helping us stream our favorite shows. Isn't that just mind-blowing? So what have we learned today? Satellites are incredible machines that rely on the balance of gravity and motion to stay in the vastness of space without falling back to Earth. They help us communicate, navigate, and understand our world better. The next time you look up at the night sky and see those twinkling lights, remember, they're not just floating aimlessly, they're doing some seriously important work, all while dancing through the cosmos. I hope you found this video as fascinating as I did. If you have any questions about satellites or space in general, drop them in the comments below. And hey, if you want to learn more about space exploration, check out my next video where we dive into the latest tech that's helping us explore the universe. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.